Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. This is a weekly horoscope for you, okay, and tarot reading for the last week of May, okay. So I've combined the weekly horoscopes with the full moon eclipse reading in Sagittarius for you, okay. I've combined the both readings together. So this week is actually a potent week where there's lots of energy, planets changing, and there could be a lot of aspects also, moon Saturn conjunction and full moon in eclipse in Sagittarius, okay. It's in your fifth house, okay. So fifth house is the house of creativity, children, and love affairs, okay. So you could have some kind of surprise in these things during this week, okay. And full moon, you're a fixed sign, Leo. So this is like you may or may not feel this energy that potently, because mutable signs are most affected during this eclipse. And Leo, it's happening in your fifth house, so you could be having some spontaneous proposals, or you could get involved yourself into an affair, or you could meet someone during this eclipse. Generally, for me, eclipse is more about endings, or having some kind of culminations, because full moon is all about culmination, okay. Is about maybe if you were going out with someone for a long time, or if you thought of asking someone out, or if you're just newly started dating. All this kind of energy happens during this full moon, okay. You could be asking them out, or you could be talking to them, or you could be finding a new partner. All these things are full moons, okay. And also you could also start something related to, you could have some surprise from your kids, okay. Your kids could bring you some unexpected news, and whatever it is, okay. If it is even a surprise or a shock during this eclipse, it's always advisable for you to wait for 3 days, sit on the information and act on it 3 days after the eclipse. So if it's happening on Wednesday, so you can take action on the weekend, okay. Saturday or Sunday you can do this thing, okay. Even if you have you get a proposal or a date or whatever it is, don't do anything during the week, do it in the weekend, okay. Because eclipses is all about sun, moon, and shadows, right? So what happens is there could be some part of situation that becomes hidden, and you don't know what's hidden, and there could be some information, there can be some misunderstandings, and therefore don't make any action or permanent decisions during eclipses. It is always hidden. And also since it is sun and the moon is actually squaring Jupiter and Pisces during this eclipse, okay. So you could mostly it is a good thing, okay, but there could be, you need to have you need to be open-minded, you need to have some discernment between what's the truth and what's illusion. You need to take care of your dreams, words, and thoughts during this time. And also if you're because Leo is a fire sign, so you could be more interested, it's happening in your fellow sign of Sagittarius, right? So you could be affected based on taking risks, or going on an adventurous trip, or doing something out of spontaneous things. You could have, even you be careful, you could have some sexual flings too during this time, so be cautious of it, okay. And one more thing that's happening for Leo is Mercury is entering into Cancer at the end of the week on Friday. So it is in your 12th house. So Leos, if you were always about fun, go-getting, or if you're always about taking action, this Mercury could make you sit at home, cry, become emotional. This could also give you some spiritual insights, spiritual awakening. You could be going through some healing, okay. And if you have a recent breakup, or if you have lost a loved one, or if you have some emotional wounds, all this can come up during this time, Leo, okay. So be cautious of it. And also try to be a little more in control with your emotions. Do not lash out, because fire signs tend to be really, really angry, okay, because they don't want to sit and wallow in sorrow. They love to take action, be happy, cheerful, fun, and they just go do things impulsively, okay. But Mercury in Cancer is not a good position, and especially in your 12th house, it could be about there could be some losses for you, or if you are lashing out at people emotionally, being emotionally vulnerable can put you into tug of war with people people, okay? So try to remain as cautious as possible with your emotions for a month actually, okay? But it is going retrograde in a week or something. We'll discuss more about it. And that retrograde is not happening in your 12th house, it's happening in your first house. So, no, it's happening in your first house, second house, no, 11th house, yeah. Oh my goodness. Just Gemini in your 11th house, okay? It's when it goes back to Gemini. But now this week we are focused only on the Mercury in Cancer, that's in your 12th house. So Leos, and especially if you have a recent breakup, okay, you may, with the Mercury retrograde, you all could be worrying about exes, okay? There could be some ex in the picture for you. You could, you think that you did not finish things up, there was no closure, so you could go back to that person again to rekindle things, or if you want to work on the partnership again, all those energy, we have to be prepared. And especially for you, Leo, that is like one of the main theme for you, okay? So try to be little bit sensible, okay, especially when you're dealing with your exes, because you closed the door for a reason. Always think that when a door is being nudged to be closed, you need to close. No matter if you have one reason or 1,000 or 1,000,000 reasons to get back to your ex, think again. Pause, think again, sit on it. Do not take any actions unless or until you're 100% confident about it, okay? So let's begin. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot for today's this week predictions for you, Leo. I'm using the Rider-Waite to clarify. There's reversals in this deck. There is no reversals in this deck. And I'm going to, since it's a full moon reading, I'm going to pull one energy oracle card for you at the end of the reading for you. Okay, based upon the tarot, I'll be reading this for you. And Leo, I'm doing a Celtic cross spread, 11 card spread. Okay, the back of the card will be the 11th card for me. Okay, so let's begin, Leo. Sun, moon and rising in Leo. Okay, I think I've covered everything for you about the full moon, about this Mercury, about the conjunctions and everything. Okay, okay, let's begin. Leo, sun, moon and rising. Whenever you have some planets like in your sign, in your 12th house, try to be cautious of your environment too. You could attract some people that are alcoholics, that are liars, manipulators. And I always advise people not to get involved with people from your one sign back of yours, okay? So it means that if, say, I am Pisces, then I should not get involved with an Aquarius, okay? So it means that my 12th house signs, I need to be aware of people who enter into my life on the 12th house from the rising too. My rising is Pisces, okay, so I should not deal with Aquarius even though I'm a Libra. So what happens is Libra, 5th house becomes Aquarius, okay, so it's naturally my 5th house of soulmates and love partners, okay, but still since I have Pisces in my rising, that becomes Aquarius becomes my 12th house. So what happens is I'm going to attract a karmic partner. The karmics are obviously your enemies, people that break you down, that have the ability to teach you a lot of hard lessons. So never get married to people in your 12th house, never get involved with them on a long-term basis, because you will be ending up in losses, okay? So always be careful of your 12th house, okay? Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 more shuffles and we're good to go here, Leos. So I'm just putting it out randomly for everybody. Since there was 12th house talks, I thought I could just make you aware of it, okay? Okay. One more. I don't know, the shuffle is not right for you, Leos. Okay, this feels good, so I'm going to go for one more shuffle and I'm done. Yeah, good. Magician reverse is the overall energy for you. Leo's Magician in reverse. So Magician in reverse with the 10 of Swords reversed and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Manipulation, straight up manipulation, straight up betrayal. Okay, let's see. The first card is, oh God, no matter how much I shuffle, I've been dealing with a set of same people, I think. Okay, 3 of Pentacles is the thing. The 10 of Pentacles is the obstacle here. We did have the Queen of Wands for the readings, the prayer readings. So 5 of Swords, definitely manipulation, betrayal, nasty energy here for you, Leos. 9 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords upright. Wow, great, you're moving on, that's good. Yeah, Ace of Cups in your current energy, definitely. Page of Pentacles in reverse, wow, that's how you see yourself here. Knight of Cups is in your environment, okay. 6 of Wands in reverse, okay, that's a Leo card for me, ego. And the 9 of Cups, I said ego and that's what it is. I think there's an arrogant person here because either you, death is the next card here, okay. Magician in reverse, you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is with the 3 Swords card here. Could be a Gemini, could be a Capricorn, okay. So this is the current energy. That's current in the sense like this is you. This is how you see yourself, okay. So this is you. This is the obstacle. This is the foundation, your past, your crowning, your current energy. This is how you see yourself as. This is in your environment. This is your hopes and fears. And this is your outcome. With the 9 of Cups is the outcome. Either you're emotionally done or you are moving on to a new love here, okay. A new love, something that could be a wish fulfillment almost for you. Or it could be that okay, Leo, if you have come out of a relationship recently and you have found someone new, okay, but what the thing is, you did not heal or you did not take a break. This is a rebound. That's what I'm feeling. This is a rebound, okay. It's like, you know, you could be dating casually with someone, okay, but you always had an eye on a crush on someone. You want that person, but that person you think is not available right now, or that person was not giving you that signal, okay. Something they were not available at that time. So you were dating someone here. So what happened here is, you just left this person like that because now you found that this person is available, or this person, you want this person to work out. So what you did is, maybe you pulled yourself out of this relationship immediately or abruptly, because you found this new love or you found this new person, okay. You broke a contract, you broke a long-term relationship, or you broke some kind of promise with this person you were dating, or they were into you but you were not that much into them. You were looking for this new love or this other person here. Once they became available, you left this person out here. This could be you or this could be the other person to Leo. So if you see, like, if you were the person that you were dating casually, that the other person was dating you casually, they were waiting for this new love. So once they found out that this person is available to them, they dumped you, okay. It's kind of that energy. With the Knight of Cups here in the background, someone wants to propose, someone wants to date, someone wants to approach another person here, not the one they were in love with, okay. So what happens is, naturally the other person they had a long-term relationship, they had a commitment with, is pissed right now. This could be you or this could be the other person, Leo. So this is like someone has found new love. So they broke a contract, they broke a commitment, they stopped putting the energy, they stopped giving into this long-term relationship because they found new love, okay, Leo. So now the Page of Pentacles reversed is how you see yourself. So maybe this was a premature commitment, okay. Maybe you thought that this person could be the life partner for you, or this could have been someone that you trusted, especially they were dependent, okay, and they just left you out in the cold, and they just left you because they found love. This could be their wish fulfillment. This could be something. This could also mean that maybe if you were trying to keep this partner with you and forcing them to stay with you. You thought they will choose you, they will not go after this new love. It's not happening, they are going off it. It could be you too, vice versa. I'm going to talk about both Leos acting in this way, acting in that way, okay? There's no judgments. I'm going to attract both the cross watchers and the Leo sign here, okay? So that is the energy I'm getting here for you, Leo, okay? So let's find out in deep if I have got any other story that's coming up with this cards here for me. So, Three of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups. Yep, it was a player energy. There was a lot of options. Someone had choice. Someone had confused you. You thought that this person was yours, but they were not. This could have been even someone stuck to you because they wanted this long-term relationship. I think it was more like a financial tie here. Let's see, the Ten of Pentacles. Hanged Man, yep. The committed person, whoever was in this long-term committed person, is now feeling confused. They don't know what to do because they thought that this relationship was a long-term relationship. They thought we can build a family, we can have children, we can get married. Okay, this person was all about it, and suddenly they didn't know that this person would dump them to go after a new love. Okay, I think it could have been a betrayal because the Ten of Swords was in the back of the deck here, okay? So this is definitely a betrayal, especially to the person who was in the long-term situation. It was a blow up for this person. Why is the Five of Swords the foundation here? Wow, I just pulled the Ten of Swords here for the betrayal. See, again the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, someone really hurt the long-term partner here, okay? They really felt, and I think this person could also be jealous that they dumped me and now they are choosing another person. So this person is really feeling betrayed here, okay? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Wow, Leo. What an energy for you. Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, Fool card. Yeah, someone feels like a fool. They got played here. It's not a new beginning. It's feeling foolish. It's feeling like acting as a free spirit. Someone just dumped and just left like, I don't care if I don't want you anymore. It's like that energy. Wow. Six of Swords is the overall energy for you. Wow, Eight of Cups. Just check out how cards just come out in tangent, right? Wow. Yeah, moving on. Definitely moving on. Definitely dumping energy. This is betrayal. Hardcore betrayal. Hardcore moving on energy. So let's see what is this Ace of Cups. The Death. We had the Death card in the when I was pulling it. The next card was Death, I told you. So yeah, this situation has ended. Okay, you have a spiritual awakening too, or someone found new love and that brings the end of the situation. This is also means that someone is going through a transformation. Okay, transformation is where you open your heart. You're ready to open your heart, or someone was ready to open their heart for new love here. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse is how you see yourself here. King of Pentacles. Could be a Capricorn, a Leo. I told you. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Yeah. This person could have promised you money, or they promised, this could have been even an engagement if you had a family, or if you, I don't know if it is a child there. I think it's more kind of an engagement, a gift, an offer, or a commitment that they broke. You cannot trust a page for commitments. You cannot even trust a king for commitment. You need Emperor. For sure. But this king came out upright. But I don't have any reversals in this deck. So I don't know if this king is good or if this king is bad. Okay. So this is first Capricorn. I think it's Capricorn or a Taurus. But I don't see it's a Taurus too. It's a Capricorn for sure. Not Taurus or Virgo. You could be dealing with a strong Capricorn Leo. Okay. So why is the Knight of Cups here in your environment? Nine of Cups. Yep. This person has moved on to pursue new love. It is their wish fulfillment. They could be arrogant about it too. And that is the betrayal here, okay? They could have told you that I am leaving you because this is the person I want. I want them. I am proposing to them. I am going after them, okay? Wow. I feel like this is like an audacious reading, okay? Someone was really audacious to dump you, to confuse you, to leave you out, stuck in a relationship, and they went after new love, or they're chasing a new person. The devil. Yeah, this could be ego too. Definitely a Capricorn here. Okay, if you can't see this cards, I'm going to keep it here. The devil. Okay, definitely it's a Capricorn. Okay, they could be egotistic too. Definitely egotistic. Or Leo, if you are moving on to new love, they are pissed, they are jealous of you, or if they are doing it to you, you are really pissed and jealous. Okay, maybe you were obsessed about this person moving on to new love. Maybe you stopped with this person and they were chasing you or you were chasing them constantly. The Nine of Cups again, Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone has trust issues. Someone has the Page of Pentacles again here with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this could be an ex here that they had a breakup with. Yep, they could be at a distance. Yeah, I had this. Wow, the wheel. I'm getting the story. Perfect story here. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Cups. Okay, this person rejected this person from the past. It's a new love. Okay, it's a new love, and they are either offering this pentacle to that person because this new love. Okay, you are afraid of it. Okay, you are pissed right now that they are moving on with their ex or someone from their past here. Okay, it's a new love. Definitely Ace of Cup twice. This could be you too, Leo. Okay, don't tell me that why are they moving on, I am moving on. Yep, you are too. Okay, you could be moving on to your new love also. Okay, this is the page. This could also mean that it is very in the early stages. Okay, they are just talking, they are just dating. This could have been a very early relationship. Okay, could be a Capricorn too. Okay, maybe this person is the one that walked out of your life. Okay, maybe this person was stable. Maybe with the Ten of Pentacles, maybe you had a stable long-term relationship with this Capricorn, but they just left and left you out in the cold. They ended the relationship for a new love, and now you have trust issues. You're jealous of this person's that moving on with you without you. Okay, could be that, or this person could be jealous of you too. But I feel more it's the Leo woman that had this problem than the Leo man. Okay, Magician. Let's see. I think you were manipulating. Yeah, juggling. Definitely. Someone who you could have been the reason for manipulation here. Okay, this person could have had nightmares, could have paused, could have waited a long time, or you were waiting for a long time for this person to choose you. Maybe you were obsessed, you were going after this person again and again, and trying to win this person. Okay, because Leos are like that, they're egotistic, so they want to be the chosen one, but it did not happen like that. Okay, this person took off. They could have juggled you with another person for some time, and one day they moved on, and right now maybe they moved on to a new love because because they found the new love. This is one energy. Second thing is this person moved on to a new love totally, but you wanted, you had hopes because this person would come back to you. You could do something to pull, because this relationship I showed you was in a long distance relationship. Okay, so Leo, there's one more scenario. If the new partner is at a distance, so you think that the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, maybe you thought that since you're practically involved, maybe you could see this person on a daily basis. Maybe you thought that if I show up, if I do these things for them, if I be together with them, they will leave the new love and come back to me. Okay, but you found out that this person is not doing it. Okay, no matter how much you chase, you could be chasing them because of your arrogance, because of your ego here. This Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, it's a chaser energy. A devil with the Six of Wands is definitely egotistic, someone who wants to win. They could not lose this person. They're jealous, they're obsessed about this. And Nine of Wands is having trust issues. Nine of Cups is again arrogance here. Okay, so in this combo, maybe it's you that trying to get back to this person and trying to take them away from that past person. Okay, but it did not turn out like that. Okay, you are losing it again because this person is not giving you the commitment. This person is not giving you the stability. There's betrayal here. Okay, definite betrayal. I think this is the right thing to do. Walk away, Leo. Know your worth. Know your worth. That's what I'm going to tell you. Know your worth. You deserve better. Especially you deserve someone that treats you as a partner and not as an option. Okay, know your worth, Leo. Yep, Let's pull one energy card for you. Door to personal happiness and healing. That's it. That's it. Very, very beautiful. Accurately pulled out. Door to personal healing and happiness. Take this time when Mercury is in your 12th house. Grieve. If you're going through some grief, cry, let it out, heal, and know your worth, Leo. Definitely, you deserve better. Okay, you do not want to be an option. You do not want to be someone that is coming in and out of your life. You do not want to be juggled with the devil energy here. If people do not choose you, appreciate the void and start focusing on you. Okay, because you don't have to give anybody the reason to be to choose you. Okay, if they want you, they'll be there. If they don't want you, they are not going to be there. It's very simple. Okay, you cannot do anything. You cannot manipulate people to choose you. You cannot manipulate or change act or even change your personality to fit in. You don't have to. Okay, the right person will gel together with you. You need to make adjustments, and I'm telling you, if they make adjustments, you will make adjustments. If you need to make adjustments, if you are the only one giving and they are not giving it to you, because I also have the 6 of Pentacles here. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles with the 10 of Swords is someone is over giving to the relationship. They are trying to mold themselves to fit in, to be the chosen one, because they are very, very egotistic. You could have codependency issues, or you could have self-worth issues, Leo. Okay, try to check on it, especially with this 12th house. You have a lot of time here to focus on being independently, emotionally independent. Okay, do not depend on any man to give you that happiness, or any woman to bring you that happiness. Okay, I feel it's more like a Leo woman reading than a Leo man reading. Okay, so check it out, and I hope this reading resonated with you, Leo. See you in June. Thank you.